Hello and welcome to a quick look at another custom figure that I've done. If you can see in the title already, you know what's going to be coming, but if you haven't, I just want to show these two figures first. And I also want to say that I've been making videos for quite a few days because I got 4 acrylic 40 centimeter square boxes with the idea of expanding some shelf space, which I've done. So up here, right, I'll be doing a sort of room tour thing in December. I'm thinking of ideas to fill up every day of December with a video, so I'm going to be doing that. So hooray. But anyway, so I've been doing that, and you know, reorganizing so many figures means using a lot of time, and my room is a complete mess right now with boxes all over the floor, and it's been taking me some time to tidy it enough to the point where I can actually film something again, but I still have a lot of tidying to move ahead. I've ordered some bootleg Lego from Taobao, but for some reason I'm using the new sort of group package sending service, but for some reason it's just stuck at the warehouse and it's not sending to me, which is actually really annoying, but there should be quite a few bootlegs there. I also picked up a some Lego, as well as a Deku Bat Tank and a bunch of Figuarts, all from Time Machine Nations 2015. So I'm going to go through all of them, of course. I'm always a bit greedy and try to release more than one video a day on YouTube when I get these. Like, I filmed them, I'm like, I want to put them out now. No, I'm going to try and schedule them one day, hopefully. But anyway, back to this. So these are the 2 previous Gaim figures that I swapped the armors on. And if you want more details, you can check out my channel for more details on you know, different bits and pieces I gotta edit and change to swap the armors around. Now, with this video, we're going to look at Camera Barvo orange arms. I just have to say here, swapping Barvo's armor with Gaim has been quite hard and lengthy process. So there he is, holding the wine glass. I'm gonna make sure when I move around the floor that I don't knock things over as well. Which, hooray! So a bunch of things I had to do here was quite a lot. Obviously I put the orange lock seat there, that's fine. It's, you know, just swapping lock seats, and it's a bit tight there. I don't know what's going on. That's weird. Anyway, so of course Barvo was a web exclusive. I got this a while ago. In fact, I was doing all these customs and started doing these customs, you know, as well as these 2 figures a while ago. So if you remember, I uploaded these almost like a month ago, more than a month ago. So I've been starting doing them, you know, that time ago. But anyway, so Gaim's arm, especially up here, is not flat compared to Barvo, so there's a bit of a bump thing going on. But so what I did was I did a lot of gluing to glue everything down, and so for the most part it does look okay. Got a bit of orange paint to go into the back of the plastic there, and did that. And you can see then that I actually use a bit of clay to you know, make sure that this fits on his head. There's a bit of a gap there, but I think it's okay. I'm not too picky about this. It was hard enough to get it on there, so I'm quite happy that it actually fits there. And I think I will do a photo shoot where he's holding 2 of these orange blades, because it is him. And by the way, if you're not gonna get the blood orange arms because it's quite expensive, and just get the normal Gaim, this thing can come up quite easily, so you can paint it into the blood orange color, because I think blood orange arms is pretty expensive right now. So, and Gaim has been reissued, so he's bloody cheap for Figuarts, so you can get him. And of course Barvo has his shoulder pad hook things on his arms, which of course I've taken off, so just got a little peg remaining there. You probably maybe pick something else there eventually. So but the hardest part apart from the armor is well, the head's the hardest part. Second hardest part apart from the helmet is the armor pack. You see there I've put some clay there, which eventually I'll paint dark green just to cover it up, but right now just from the front you can see how it looks, and yeah, it looks okay, I guess. Holding his wine glass and stuff. He's like, so there he is. So yeah, basically customizing this means removing the entire jewelry and armor. The jewelry and armor is actually made into many pieces. It's not like Budo and Orange Arms, where it's a front piece with a little joint that hooks onto a little bit on the back. It doesn't work that way. This whole piece of the Barvo arms is very different. So it means that the orange piece that goes back on here means a lot of alteration, lots of super glue, lots of little clay bits to put it back down. So yeah, there was a lot of alteration go down, which is why it took me so long, because you know I can't do this every day. I've got a full-time job that's stressing me out. Doing all these YouTube videos means I don't have enough time to do it. So I left this on the table for a long time until eventually I had enough time to go and right, I'm going to do this now. I'm going to spend the next few hours sanding things down, putting clay down, and hopefully getting it all in place. The good thing with Barvo is that the orange helmet is short enough that I can put it on the, once it's on the head, his head plugs in just fine. If you remember in my other videos, Ryugen didn't have that luxury. I had to trim the helmet a little bit just to make it fit. So I think I trimmed this one actually no, I trimmed this helmet. No. It wasn't the Ryugen one. No, I'm sorry. I trimmed this helmet, and the Ryugen one had that luxury of not trimming, but this one I had to shorten the orange helmet, which just still looks good. Still looks like the orange helmet, so I've got that at least. So there you go. So I'm just gonna hold him, make him hold the sword like he's super drunk and stuff, and be like, "Hey, Ganbei." Whoops. You can stand there. There you go. So yeah, this was a pretty good learning experience, but I don't think I'll be doing any more custom Kamen figures. It's too much of a pain. I am still gonna paint the second Shadow Moon that I got into, that's more similar to the decayed armor version, and make that a red Shadow Moon and see how that goes. Because if you've read the SIC Hero Saga, you know in one of the dream sequences, or was it a dream, Black is defeated and you find out what Shadow Moon will look like if he does get the other stone. So there you go. And he's red in color pretty much. So yeah, yeah, leave a comment below, tell me what you think of any of these custom jobs, I guess, and if you're gonna do some yourself. I'm not a pro at this at all, by all means. I mean, I've dabbled with customizing paints and stuff for a while, but these custom jobs are not about painting. I mean, you paint the eyes, but apart from that, it's not about painting. It's about, you know, breaking the figure apart and screwing things, and just trying to glue it back together on different figures, and hopefully still keep the functionality and then the articulation. So tell me what you think about those. And by the way, I've actually attached the Durian Lockseed and Orange Lockseed onto this guy, so he's holding the spare Lockseeds from the figures. And yeah, so tell me what you think about this. Hope you've enjoyed this video and a quick look at some custom figures S.H.Figuarts. I was inspired to do this by a Kalmashi, it's like a Thai person that I saw on S.H.Figuarts fan group Thailand on Facebook. So I was like, hey, he's been doing those stuff. He's been swapping some armors. He's doing more simple ones. I haven't seen him go this far. You know, he's been swapping Zangatsu with Gaim, and they're both Sengoku riders, so they have similar body builds and armor packs, so he's gone the easier route, I guess. But he has done some amazing custom paints with other toys. For example, painting Marvel Legends Hulkbuster into something that looks like an S.H.Figuarts, for example. I'm not saying he does bad work. I'm just saying with the Gaim figures, he hasn't gone that far with breaking figures and making things that, you know, for example, if I wanted to turn this Barvo back to a normal one, it's not going to happen because everything's broken. Like you can't turn it back to the original ones. That's the thing. So yeah, so tell me what you think about these figures. If you're gonna do some yourself, or you're quite happy with frankly the kind of weird looking and bulky Arms Change series, which is why I didn't get them, because they just looked off. And yeah, tell me what you think. And you know, if you enjoy this video, please click the subscribe button, like button, and of course share it with other people. And I appreciate watching this video without ad block. And if you want to support this channel even further, so I can do more toy reviews more often, you can head over to the Patreon page and support me there. And if anything, thanks for watching, take care, have a nice day, I'll see you soon, bye bye now.